You're stuck in life, right? You're sitting there, staring at your to-do list, once again. The same unaccomplished tasks, that same damn guilt creeping up. But here's the brutal truth, the cold slap to your face. You're not failing because you're weak, hell no. You're failing because your brain, that primitive, overprotective part of you, is holding you back. It's not your fault. It's evolution's fault. That brain of yours is doing exactly what it was built to do. Keep you alive. But it wasn't built for success. It was built to survive. You've been living your life through a filter that's programmed for one thing: survival. Not growth. Not success. Survival. Think about it. You've been taught that comfort equals safety, right? That taking it easy, avoiding risks, staying in your safe space, is the way to go. Well, screw that. That comfort zone, it's not even comfortable. It's just familiar dysfunction, dressed up as safety. And here's the kicker. Your brain isn't even giving you the chance to succeed. It sees every opportunity, every challenge, every push forward as a fucking threat. You're not trapped by your circumstances. You're trapped by your brain's interpretation of those circumstances. Your brain sees everything as a potential danger. Change? Hell no. That's a threat. Effort? No way. That's an alarm bell. Your brain is literally wired to keep you stuck. To make you think that any change, any attempt at moving forward, is a fucking cliff to jump off. But what if I told you? It doesn't have to be this way. Procrastination. It's the first thing we need to talk about. You've probably said it a million times. I'll do it tomorrow. But let me tell you something that might hit you hard. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's self-protection. That brain of yours, it's not letting you slack off because you're a lazy piece of shit. No, it's doing it because it's trying to keep you safe from judgment, from failure, from feeling inadequate. It's like your brain goes into full-on panic mode at the thought of failing. Stress hormones flood your system. Your amygdala's firing up like someone pulled the damn fire alarm. And then, your brain gives you an out. Oh, just check your phone real quick. Just organize your desk first. Wait until the conditions are perfect. Perfect conditions? Let me tell you something. They don't exist. It's like waiting for every fucking traffic light to turn green before you even leave your house. It's a fucking myth. Your brain keeps raising the bar. Make it perfect. But that's just your brain's excuse to avoid the real work. The work that scares you. The work that forces change. Your brain sees change as a fucking predator. It's not lazy. It's just doing what it knows how to do. Protect you from imaginary threats. But screw that. You need to protect yourself from real threats, like the regret of never trying. Now, let's talk about motivation. You're waiting for it to just hit you, right? You're waiting for that spark of motivation to suddenly appear, to kick your ass into gear. Well, I've got news for you. It's not coming. Your brain's motivation system has been hijacked by dopamine. Here's the thing. Dopamine isn't a reward for doing something. It's a reward for anticipating doing something. So what happens when you keep failing, when you don't follow through? Your brain stops expecting success. It stops releasing dopamine. It stops giving you the fucking drive. That's why you're stuck. Your brain is wired to expect failure. And that's exactly why motivation feels like it's gone missing. But here's the solution you don't want to hear. Motivation isn't something you find. It's something you create. Through action. Yeah, I know. It's backwards from everything we've been taught. But that's why so few people figure it out. They're all waiting for motivation to strike, but they're missing the fucking point. You've got to act to feel motivated. You've been chasing success your whole life, right? Thinking that once you get that promotion, once you win that big prize, once you hit that milestone, everything's going to feel amazing. Guess what? It won't. Success won't make you happy. It's called hedonic adaptation. Your brain has a baseline for happiness. Win the lottery, you'll be back to the same baseline in 6 months. Get that promotion, 3 weeks of joy, then nothing. Why? Because your brain learns that effort doesn't equal reward. Success doesn't bring satisfaction. And that's the killer. You're chasing happiness through achievement, but achievement won't fucking get you there. The truth? You're on a hamster wheel. And guess what? You built it. You built that wheel yourself, thinking that running would bring happiness. But it doesn't. So stop chasing the damn finish line and start enjoying the process. Because the finish line will never be enough. And here's the kicker. Your memory is a liar. You think you remember your past victories, right? But you don't. Your brain edits your memories. It takes out the struggles, the sleepless nights, the anxiety, and only keeps the highlights. So now, every challenge you face looks impossible. You're comparing your present struggles to some fake, edited version of your past. It's not real. Your memory's distorting things. You're not comparing yourself to the past. You're comparing yourself to a fucking fantasy your brain created. We've all been there, right? Scrolling through social media, seeing other people's highlight reels, thinking, why am I not there yet? Here's the truth. You're comparing yourself to a lie. Social media is a curated, filtered mess. You're comparing your real, messy life to someone's polished, perfect version. That's a setup. You're not failing. You're just comparing yourself to a fake version of reality. Let's talk about perfectionism. Perfectionism is a fucking excuse. It's not about high standards. It's about fear. Fear of failure. Fear of not being enough. You set impossible standards for yourself, and guess what happens? You don't do the work. You procrastinate. You delay. You never start. And when you do, it's rushed, panicked, and you hate it. And then, you get to say, see, I need more time. It's not perfect yet. Perfectionism doesn't make you better. It makes you paralyzed. It stops you from doing anything meaningful. So screw that perfectionist attitude. Just start. Done is better than perfect. Now, let's talk about your environment. Your environment is actively voting against you. Everything around you, from the clutter on your desk to your phone always being within arm's reach, is draining your willpower. You're fighting a war where the battlefield is rigged against you. But here's the trick. Change your environment, and you change your life. You don't need more willpower. You need a fucking change of scenery. And let's finish with willpower. Willpower isn't a muscle, and you've been treating it like one. It's a battery. You have limited willpower each day. If you're saving all your important tasks for later, you're setting yourself up to fail. Your brain is already on empty by the time you get to your most important work. So here's what you do. Front load your day with what matters. Use your willpower wisely. Automate the small stuff. Save your mental energy for what truly counts. Finally, the identity shift. You're not going to break bad habits. You're going to become someone who doesn't have them. Your identity is everything. If you keep calling yourself lazy, your brain will make sure you stay lazy. Change your identity, and everything changes. You're not someone who's trying to write. You're a writer. You're not someone who should exercise. You're someone who takes care of their body. When you shift your identity, your actions follow automatically. So stop telling yourself you're stuck. You've been tricking yourself. You've been waiting for motivation to show up, waiting for perfect conditions, waiting for happiness to find you. Well, fuck waiting. You can start now. You can start small. Start with 2 minutes. 2 minutes to write. 2 minutes to work out. 2 minutes to take action. And guess what? Once you start, you'll keep going. Even if you don't, you've already proven to yourself that you can change. You've created new evidence for your brain. It's time to break the cycle. 2 minutes at a time. Starting now. And don't forget, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. And if you want more, check out the link in the description. Let's get better together.